The reason why we became friends was because you were starting a school.
Yeah.
That was Dialysis Education Services. Let's go through all those talking points now, because I wanna be able to unpack these things about you, because whoever's listening there may see you as an opportunity to change their lives. But it changed your life also when you started Dialysis Education Services.
It did. And it's kind of, 15 years. 15 years since we started the business Dialysis Education Services, and I guess some of the players have changed, but the purpose, the end result, in who we're helping, people who have kidney failure or kidney diseases, and improving the care that they get. Maybe the delivery method, some of the perspective and approach on how we do it has changed, and some of the end result has changed as well. It's not just in the delivery of the care, but maybe even the need for care, in providing more education to just putting out more information, more content in a way that people who are not aware of kidney disease are now aware of it, are thinking of it, are taking steps to find out, about their own health, change their trajectory, things like this. So yeah, a lot has changed, but when we started out, it was, the desire to, like I said, to change or improve the way care was delivered.
Right.
I was a dialysis technician for most of my young adult life, and I felt like I delivered care in a way that I just connected well with people. They tend to open up to me, trust in me, maybe sometimes more than I deserve. It's kind of like, as a dialysis tech, and this would refer or resonate with a lot of people out there who are dialysis techs. The patients would ask me things, or ask me about things that somebody who had been educated for, they have a master's degree, like in social work or in nutrition. They just gave them advice, and then they go like, "Hey, what do you think?" And I was a dialysis tech. I went through a school that was like 4 months long for that specific specialty. And I thought, like, why do they ask me? When somebody who, like I said, has that much education under the belt, just got done telling them they got a license, they've got this education behind them, but they're asking me as the trust. So I wanted, when I started that business, I wanted to touch more than 12 people's life a day, I guess, which was what I was doing as a dialysis tech. I had 4 patients 3 times a day, 3 shifts of that, right? And I felt like teaching or training people was a way to, if I teach you, then you touch 12 people, and if I train somebody else, they touch 12, and
using your methodology or maybe your tenets, right?
Yeah, I think that I didn't create anything new. I gave a level of passion, hopefully, that is carrying over to the people that we work with. Maybe paved a bit of a way for dialysis techs to kind of like dream big and go like, okay, I did 4 months of school, or 6 months, or a year of school, whatever it is, to be this entry-level healthcare professional, right? Morales did the same thing, right? And he opened a business. He's helped other businesses to open. I hope this would be like a legacy for me, is that, he left a mark beyond, just moments, but something that is like added to a workforce, added to like you said, a methodology. If I can coin that one day, I'm not sure if I can, but I think that, since the time we've known each other, it's not been a purposeful branding of that business. Like always, it's we've went through different exercises and different marketing groups and different ads, and actually you helped us with all of our original stuff, and we've kind of evolved like I don't know how many times now, right? But what we've seen is like a very similar essence to the brand, and it kind of goes back to the way that people will deliver care. I think we're doing it now after 15 years with enough people that there's a culture behind it. We're seeing people who started with us turn into nurses, turn into nurse practitioners, turn into physicians, open businesses, write books, things like that. So that it's exciting.
Was it exciting or was it scary? Because you were young when you started it.
It's both. It's exciting and scary, and maybe that's scary is probably exciting, right? Like that's why you go to amusement park. Right? But when I started that, which was my first business, I had 3 kids.
Right.
3 kids at the time. So I guess the exciting part of it is like, maybe originally like, oh, I don't have a boss and I'm going to work for myself. And maybe there's no glass ceiling, right? Like I can go as far
high as
nobody's going to tell me this is it, right?
When did you come face to face with the realization with regard to everything that you had in your mind, all the perceptions that you had in your mind?
There have been times that I've thought over the last 15 years, like I should have stayed an employee, like, okay, you just know. And it's not because of security, to tell you the truth. The reasons I thought that was because, well, when the day's over, the day's over. And like, I don't, you're
not responsible for anybody except your family.
Pretty much, yeah. I can remember that as a young man, like, end of the day, being able to just, a weekend, just being able to check out and like, I'm going to go do this. And like, even during the week, maybe being able to check out. Right. But as a business owner, it's like, it is 168 a week, 168 hours a week. Like you wake up, you go to bed. At least I do.
Right.
I think that, there's a happy and healthy way to go about being a business owner, but the realization of like you get what you put in was pretty quick to me. Now, that's not going to be everybody's experience as a business owner, right? Because there are people out there who make one post and they make more money than probably ever make, right?
Visit AbbotteServices.com for fast medical transcription service. This podcast episode is brought to you by AB Music Creative.